Good morning, everybody. This is Bernard Bolton, and you are watching our Celebrate 5,000 Subscribers video here on Prophetic Lifestyles. This is week 3, where we are celebrating having reached 5,000 subscribers on the first day of August. So the day's the 16th. So we're about midways in the middle of our celebration. We've got one more week for a weekly drawing, and then the last day of the month, which I believe is the 31st, we're going to have a grand drawing. And so I want to appreciate you for being a part of the celebration by leaving your comments, by showing up on Fridays for the drawing. It's just been incredible. It's been an incredible couple of weeks. Today, I wanted to talk about the history of this channel, and we embraced a new direction this year, and so we have a new name for the channel. We didn't have a name for it before. It used to just be Bernard Bolton, but now the name of our channel is Prophetic Lifestyle with Bernard Bolton, and so we're basically using this channel to equip, encourage, and edify the prophetic people of God, and to give as much instruction and resources through our videos as we can, and also to share some of the other things that I have going on through the network that I lead, the Renaissance Prophetic Network, as well as the Creative Awakening Academy, where we do coaching, teaching, mentoring, and so we've got a lot going on, but we were sent to YouTube, particularly this year. The Lord told us to concentrate and to really build what He's given us to build on YouTube. And so YouTube is the only social media platform that we engage with. All right. So today I want to again talk about our history. We've been a channel now. We uploaded our first video on August the 4th, 2013. So we are exactly 8 years old, 8 years and 12 days old. Now, when I started this channel back in 2013, and I promise I won't bore you with a lot of historical facts, but when I started this channel in 2013, I was somewhat in the middle of my old life coming into my new life. And what do I mean by that is that I had been preaching since I was 17, 1984. So I was already in ministry for 29 years. I was a pastor of a traditional denominational church in Virginia. But yet the Lord had revealed to me the year before, in June of 2012, that he had called me to be an apostle. So I'm trying to navigate between being a pastor of a local church that doesn't believe in the Doma gifts or the power gifts or the grace gifts, whatever you call them. I don't call them the fivefold, because we don't do tradition on this channel. We don't do traditional language, and we don't use traditional words. But the 5 gifts that Jesus said He gave in Ephesians 4:11, well, it's in Ephesians 4:11, it says, and He gave apostles, prophets, evangelists, pastors, and teachers. In 1 Corinthians 12:28, which sort of reveals the governmental order of these gifts, it says He gave apostles first, prophets second, thirdly teachers, and then it goes on to the other gifts. And so I'm in a denomination, and I'm pastoring a church that doesn't believe in the gifts. All we believe, matter of fact, in that particular church, all they believe that the 2 offices was pastor and deacon. Deacon is not an office, except in the Baptist church, a deacon is considered an office. All right. And so here I am trying to navigate. And part of the reason why we started YouTube is we wanted to create a place where we could still be pastoral and be apostolic. All right. And so that first video was actually, and I let's see, I didn't write down the name of it, but that first video, we were talking from a pastoral perspective with an apostolic calling on our life. Okay. All right. So, then we were doing videos and we were sharing our teachings and we were sharing the messages and all of that. And then in 2017, after 7 years, and at this point we have left the church, we've left the pastorate, we've left that denomination, and we are now giving ourselves full time to our vocational ministry as an apostle. And the first time we then the Lord told us to give a prophetic word for each month. I particularly heard the Lord say that. There wasn't, even though there were many prophetic voices and many prophets, there was very few people that was given a prophetic word for the month. And so on May 1st, 2017, we started giving a prophetic word of the month. And then our views started growing and our subscribers started growing. And up until that first word we gave, we have 50 subscribers. So from 2013 to 2017, we had 50 subscribers, but we didn't devalue those 50, and we really wasn't into growing the channel. We were just thankful for those that came to watch and those that were, really there to support us, to watch the videos, to leave comments, ask questions, and stuff like that. And then we started meeting people who would reach out to us, and we started connecting with people through YouTube. But once we started doing the prophetic word of the month, our channel started growing at a very rapid pace, and we were getting subscribers, sometimes 50 to 100 subscribers a month. And and so and again, I didn't write the title of that video. I'm just writing down some historical notes, but that's really when the channel started taking off. And then, of course, we started doing videos, and it's almost prophetic now how the Lord had us doing prophetic words, because those prophetic words really helped us to walk through some pretty dark encounters during that year. 2017 was one of the hardest years of my life, and in exactly 1 month and 1 day, my brother was going to die. I've already talked enough about that. My brother was going to die, and I went into a really deep season of grief and mourning. But I continued to do the prophetic words. I continued to build the fellowship, because I've never been one to let personal trauma stop me from pursuing the call of God on my life. Okay, so in the midst of all that I was going through, personal issues, financial issues, the death of a brother, being fired from the job that gave me the opportunity to move to South Carolina and start a new life. And in the midst of all of that, we were still doing the word as we heard the Lord. All right. And so then the channel started growing. Now, I also want to talk about some of the people who have been a vital part of the channel. And how are you a vital part of the channel? Well, of course, being a subscriber, but we have many subscribers who are not really that engaged. I wish YouTube would make it more that, I wish YouTube would allow us to be more accessible, that the subscribers would be more accessible to the creators. But I've got, with over 5,000 subscribers, most of my subscribers don't even watch the videos, but I'm thankful to have them here. But then you who are engaged, you're the ones who are commenting on the videos, you're liking the videos, you're sharing the videos, and matter of fact, you're connecting with me. One of the members of the Renaissance Prophetic Network, which is the mentoring, equipping network that the Lord called us to raise up this year. One of our most valued mentees, one of our most valued partners in that network is someone who connected with us through YouTube. Okay. And so for me, YouTube is not a place, and I try to teach those that do ministry. YouTube is a tool of ministry, but you really can't have a ministry on YouTube or a business, okay? Because I do both. I have a ministry and I have a business. The business part is River Life Publishing, where I publish books, and then Creative Awakening Academy, where I coach and mentor and train. We do book coaching, we do dream coaching, we do creative coaching. And so even though YouTube is a valuable tool that has allowed me to connect with some of the most incredible people I've ever met in my life, it cannot be the ministry or the business itself. And so one of our partners, and all of our partners are incredible, but one partner who is just really she's really got in my heart. She connected with us by watching our videos here on YouTube. And so a big part of our success, I believe, is the people who have watched and who have commented and who has joined our mailing list and who has purchased our products, enrolled in our workshop and our classes in the academy, who has sought me out for ministry, for prayer. I've had an opportunity to mentor one-on-one, to meet with you. Okay. And so looking at just some of the people, and I'm going to be done with this video, but looking at some of the people, when I go back to that, the video that went over 2,000 views, because up until then our views were pretty much 40, 80, 100. But the first video that went above 2,000 views was my resignation video that I did on December the 30th, 2015. So that's what is that, 5.5 years, almost 6 years now. And some of the people who commented, two other people who commented who are still active on this channel is Danielle. Okay, Danielle, I just had a mentoring call with Danielle a few weeks ago. And then Sheryll. Sheryll is a daughter in the Lord to me. Sheryll was with me when I started Watchmen on Walls Fellowship, we started on a telephone call. We were a discipleship ministry, really discipling creatives and artists and creative people. And Sheryll was there with us. And so she's been really a valuable part of our channel, of our ministries. I don't see her as much as I used to, but she still shows up she shows up sometime here for our monthly worship. And so Danielle and Sheryll commented on that video back in 2015. So this is what has made this channel such an incredible channel. The people who have connected and who are still with us. Okay. And so then when I look at other people who have been consistent from 2017, when we started doing the prophetic words, till now, I look at DB Moshe, who has been a part of the channel Joslyn Carter. I look at Chongpy from Indiana. Just has such a beautiful heart. That young lady, Michelle, heard the voice of the Lord. That's an incredible name. But Michelle, her first comment, I came across her first comment she gave in December of 2017. And at the time, she was 7 months pregnant with a girl. And Michelle has been constant on here for almost 4 years. And then we have Marcher Clark, who's always commenting, always positive. Bonita Garnett, okay. But when I go back to the oldest comment that's recorded, that's still here on the page, the oldest comment goes to Sheryll. And back in 2015, which was my last year in the pastorate, I was doing Bible study that summer because people stopped coming to Bible study. They were so opposed to the prophetic and apostolic teaching that I was doing that a lot of people just stopped showing up for our weekly Bible study. So I moved the Bible study. I wasn't going to stop it, but I moved it. And so I started doing Bible study on a conference call. And one of the Bible studies I recorded, and that was the Bible study I did on June 9th, 2015, where I talked about the glory realm, and Sheryll commented on that video. And so that is the oldest video. That is the oldest comment that we have right now. So we're talking over 6 years ago. And so you are the people who have made this channel. You are the people who have given life to this channel. So what I'm going to do this Friday is we're gonna do 2 drawings on Friday at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. But I'm going to do a drawing for everyone who comments on this video, and then I'm going to do a drawing for everyone whose name I mentioned today, who has been among the older group of persons who've been with us going back to 2015, back to 2017, and are still here today. Okay, now it took me almost an hour to go through all those comments, and so we've had hundreds of comments from hundreds of people. But a lot of times people don't stay active on the channel. So the persons whose name I mentioned today are actually persons who have been active, and they've been consistent, and you've been a big part of the success of this channel. Okay. And so join me this Friday, 12 o'clock noon Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to have 2 drawings. We're going to have one drawing for those who comment on the video, okay? And then we're going to have a drawing for those who have commented throughout the years, okay? Going back to Sheryll comment 2015 and continuing. So that's like a 6-year period. So the names that I mentioned today, again, which is 9 people, we're going to have a drawing for you as well. And I want you to know how much I appreciate you. And I want to thank you for hanging in with us and being with us. As long as I'm alive, this channel will be an active channel unless the Lord say otherwise. And so we're looking forward to the future, and we're looking forward to years of bringing resources that will empower you, that will edify you, equip you, and cause you to go forward and prosper. All right. God bless you. Have an incredible week. Again, this is Bernard Bolton, Prophetic Lifestyles. Shalom.